Hey everyone, it's Becky and welcome back to Building with Becky. Today I have another spooktacular autumnal Halloweeny build for you. I think it turned out really cute. It was a bit of a pain in the butt to figure out how I wanted the actual shell of the house to be. It was a mess basically for a long time, but once I figured out the shell, it came together really nicely. I love the beautiful fall color schemes I have going on, the Halloween decorations, all that good stuff. So let's go down into the tour. So here is what the front of the home here looks like. I love the orangey bricks, that really cute little covered front porch. Obviously, I've got the little Halloween little banner things going on along the porch and in front of the garage. I love those nice windows there up on the second story. Everything just looks really nice. The color of the door and the garage door, the black roof, the landscaping, all that good stuff. And then out in front here, I have three little gravestones. I've got the Boo, a little black cat with a witch's hat, and then RIP over there on the right. So I think those all look nice. I did like all in-game things for everything, artwork, all that good stuff. I was gonna add in PNGs of like funny little sayings to put on the gravestones, but I took the easy way out and just did the little wall decor letters and then the little cat decoration just for something simple on the gravestone instead. But yeah, that's what those look like. And then obviously I love these pumpkins. I wish autumn lasted a little longer so I could use them more often, but they are so cute. So I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven pumpkins out in front, all different. They're all so cute, so adorable. Ooh, it looks kind of spooky on the inside, doesn't it? Okay. But I just love how they look glowing here. I'll change it tonight so we can see how it looks at night too. But there they all are. My house has a room upstairs for two twin girls. So I have their two little scooters here in front, just a fun little added addition to the driveway. And then obviously I have the cute little Halloween decorations up here. This one has little pumpkins and bats, and then my little lights. And here we go, right at the start of the video. We are getting out of the way our one thing we need to change. There we go. That's better. Really cute. I've got the little flowers over there, my pumpkins, and one of my favorite parts of this build is I used these fun plants first of all. I feel like I never used these, maybe once in my time in House Flipper, these little round topiary type of things. But this one, I put a witch's hat on it and googly eyes. It's just cute little like witch guy. I think it's so cute. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Anyways, that is really cute. And then I did like some more autumnal colored little bushes mixed in there and that low-lying fir, I forgot what it's called, type of things, little guys. They were like part of the summer update, I think. But then here is the porch. I think it looks really nice. I like the four columns there, two on either side. And I've got more of the little decorations there. I've got a black cat. I've got like a this little plant here. I'm gonna pretend it's like a mum, a fall mum. And then over here is a little cauldron with the little candy dish on top, like a little treats for the trick-or-treaters. So that is really cute. And then my welcome mat, I did it with the little spider web, orange and black. So just a fun little Halloween themed front entryway rug right there. And then just more of the same and decorations right there. And then one more thing for the outside that I did special is I put a couple of dead trees, if you can see that dead tree there. I kind of just like built them up into one of the regular maple trees. So just kind of added in a little bit of dead orangey leaves, kind of like the trees changing colors for the season. So I did it in this one, and then I did it over here as well. You can probably see it a little bit better in the actual daytime. Maybe not. Maybe it's harder to see actually. But I thought that was a fun little touch. But now that we are switching times, we might as well switch it to midnight. Ooh! So we can see what it looks like at night. And it is so adorable, I think. Look at those pumpkins glowing, the front porch, and the garage lights are more of like an orangey tone. All the lights on are inside the house. You can see that fire in there going on the bottom right. One weird thing about the visual effects is not just the fireflies glow at night, all of them kind of glow. So I've got these falling leaves kind of glowing. But, anyways, we'll just ignore the fact that they're glowing. But I just think it looks really pretty at night. Gotta love the jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, we are back in the daytime. I also have 10:31 for obviously Halloween, October 31st. Now we can head on inside and tour this autumnal Halloween themed house. So this is the front entryway right there, and then when you enter in, the kitchen is on the left, and then the dining room and living room are on the right. I just have a couple of things here in the entryway, a little plant up there with some umbrellas, a little stool, with the little Halloween candy bucket. I love it, so cute, as well as a mirror above that. And then we will head into the kitchen next. I think it looks super cozy. I loved using the mahogany floors, very beautiful. And then I have this like brownish, rusty orange type of color. I don't really know exactly how to explain it. It's definitely an orangey brown, but I think it's a really pretty cabinet color. So did all that, stainless steel fridge, a few little decorations, and I really liked doing these little shelves here on either side of the window. They're just the little triangle corner shelves, and I just put a few little accessories on each of them. It just kind of helps liven up the place a little more than just having all the closed cabinets surrounding all of the walls in here. And then in this little open space up there, I put a little teacup. Got some apples there on top of the microwave. I've got little LED lights underneath all of the upper cabinetry as well, just to add in a little more light in here at night. And then right here, I have like a built-in table area. It's also good to use as extra island for preparing food. But I just had little bar stools underneath it. I just use like a fence post here as a way to hold up the table on this side, but it is a nice big marble slab, same as the countertop there. And on top of it, I just have a little travel mug, a little candy bowl, and a lantern, and then just a nice piece of artwork there above it. And then this door leads to kind of like the entryway from the garage, and it's kind of like the laundry room area, so kind of a catch-all of a few things. I've got like the big coat hook thing here, bench situation, backpacks, jackets that we'll change the color of. Oops, second thing to change up. We'll do one blue and then one pink. There we go. That is cute. But over here, I just have like a little built-in washer and dryer, just with some towels and stuff that I also didn't change the color of, but I don't think I'll change them, honestly. Maybe I will later, but right now I won't. We'll leave those authentically, Becky. Mistake. Then I just have this little mail thing slash key holder and a little bench. And like I said, you can enter from the garage into here. So just a car and some shelves and a workbench in here. Nothing too fancy. And then you can get to the backyard from here, but we will check that out later again. So back inside, back into here, through the kitchen, and then we can head over to the dining room area next. I think it's really, really cozy in here. I have a nice six-seater dining table, nice placemats, nice yellow roses, and over here I have a clock, a plant, and a little sideboard with a couple plants and a pumpkin. I did like the chair rail paneling and then like a little subtle stripey on the walls. I think it's also really cozy in builds like this to do the upper molding as well. It just looks nice, I think. And then the star of the show is obviously this nice fireplace. I did this fun little corner up here for a little extra pizzazz. It just looks nice and cozy over here. Got some of that greenery with the lights on it, same as over on the sideboard. Some more little Halloween decorations up there. And love this light fixture for any type of cozy build, spring or fall, summer, winter, maybe not winter, but really cute for a lot of cozy builds. And then I have a nice big open doorway leading into the equally cozy living room. Side table here with some more candy and a lamp, a nice big area rug, cozy matching sofa and armchair, beautiful autumnal artwork, and little pumpkins hanging up here, a lamp, and then up here just a variety of nice items on this little floating shelf. And what else? Just a couple of cute things here on the coffee table. And lastly, we have the TV area, just a few accessories underneath it there. It just looks nice and cute. Got like the same curtains that I use in the dining room with those windows, nice tall windows. Yeah, I just really like how it looks in here. I think the color scheme in this house is beautiful and perfectly fall. This door here leads to the downstairs bathroom. So the little girls upstairs do have a bathroom, but it's just a sink and toilet. So I do have a shower in this downstairs bathroom for them to shower in. Just a nice big shower there. We've got little towels hanging. Just a simple little vanity and toilets. A little shelf there above the toilet for a few accessories. Cute little wallpaper. Yeah, pretty simple, but a nice sized little bathroom, I think. So that is it for the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. So now we can continue on into this little hallway here. I've got a mirror and then a little plant there in that corner. And then in here is the parents' main bedroom. I went with a really nice green and like creamish yellowy color scheme in here. I really like it, a little bit different than all the other color schemes in the house. So right here we just have a nice big dresser with a mirror, a few accessories. Over here, a tall dresser with a few more accessories. And then just a little love seat with a side table, a little bit of artwork on top. And then their nice big bed with the matching side tables, those little bird wall decor pieces up above the bed, nice checkered plaid little area rug. And then over here is just a closet. I just put in one of the wardrobe pieces. And then over here is their bathroom. So I did like a little bit lighter of a green here for the vanity. Got the double sinks, nice big mirror, nice little homemade light fixture there running the length of the mirror, like, and just soap dispensers. And over here, the little matching, basically extra cabinetry piece there. Got some perfumes and some shaving supplies there on it. We've got their towels, toilets, and then just a homemade shower here with a glass wall piece. Got the shower in there, a couple of corner shelves. So yeah, that is it for their bathroom, and I think it looks nice. I like the green color scheme, a little bit of different color in here, and really pretty. And then back out in the hallway, just a little bit of artwork. And this next door is an office space, which turned out really pretty. Got the old color scheme from the kitchen, living room, and dining room going on in here. Right here is just a little armchair, plants, and side table going on. And over here is the desk area. So double monitors, keyboard, artwork there. Just got a nice little bulletin board above it. And then just a nicely styled shelf here over on the left side. Little accessories, books, printer, all that good stuff. More pumpkin wall decor up there. And since we're in here, since we're by this nice sliding door, we can head outside, I guess, before we forget. So it's nice to have a nice big sliding door from the office there, as well as the door leading from the hallway to get out there, and the back door from the garage. But here is the nice big patio space. We've got a grill right here. We've got a nice little seating area with the comfy patio furniture. We've got a tall heater here, space heater thing. I like that. I think this is my first time using it. And then right here we have a picnic table with an umbrella with a couple of more pumpkins and a bucket to collect their guts because 7 jack-o'-lanterns isn't enough. We've got to make 2 more, I think. So just a fun little thing to add on to that picnic table. And then lastly, we've got a few little outdoor things back here. We are jumping on the trampoline. We can jump really high on the trampoline so we can get all the way up here. Look at that. If I didn't jump up here, I would never see that right there. Thank goodness. Also, another weird thing. This is not like a stain or anything. I have no idea what that little circle is there, but even if I like move the roof, you can still like, can you see it? I don't even know, but like it stays there no matter what I move the roof. So I have no idea what this is. We're just gonna leave it there. But anyways, we have a trampoline, a couple of nice big trees, a swing set, and a little sandbox. So that's what's going on out in the backyard. It's not a very big space, but got a few toys for the little girls. And speaking of the twins, we can head up to their room upstairs to finish off the tour. So the staircase is right here. This is one of those things that I was trying really hard to figure out when I was trying to do the layout of this darn house. But right here is their bathroom. They've got a cute little pinkish themed bathroom. Got this little shelf here above the toilet. A simple vanity over here, just a few other things on it. So that's it for their bathroom space. And then in here is their bedroom space. And this is like my favorite part, other than that little plant with the googly eyes and the witch's hat that I have outside. I think it turned out so cute in here for them. So over in this front corner here, when you first enter, I have a little table with like some crayons and a little teddy bear. And then in each of these window spaces, they have little matching desks, which is really adorable. So this one just has these little accessories on it and a little toy chest right here that they could put all their stuff in. This little bear painting. And then here is what their room looks like. I love it. They've got a little love seat, their little toys and stuff, some little Halloween wall decor. They each have like a little candle house thingy. I think those are really cute to use. And each have a little ottoman, and then their cute little matching beds with their cute little matching teddy bears, the little star and moon wall arts, decorations, little flower wall decor. Right here's their little shelf area with some books and other little fun items, and then their closet right here, just a couple of wardrobe pieces in it. And here is the other little girl's desk nook right here. Super adorable. And then, let's see, they've got a little dollhouse there. And then a little kitchen playset right there. And then this corner is filled with all sorts of toys, little plushies on top, doll books, all that good stuff. I just think it's so cute up here. I did little sunflowers above each of their little desk nooks, and then above that window right there. And obviously, just like the roof shape is just really nice up here. It's just like a perfect, cozy little room for two little girls, and I think it is perfect. Okay, we're back outside, and I said it's 6 a.m. I think this is a really nice time to see how everything looks. So let's just look at the inside at 6 a.m., where it's a little more dark in here, and just to get a good look at all the cozy vibes in these main rooms. I think it's really cute. It's definitely one of my favorite autumnal themed houses that I have done. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed doing it once I figured out the layout of everything. Sometimes it comes together easily, sometimes it is a pain, and you never know what it's going to be. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying October, enjoying this spooky season. Scooptober is coming soon, October 23rd. I am so pumped for the Scooby-Doo DLC, and I will certainly be having plenty of Scooby-Doo content for you as soon as the DLC comes out. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.